So I'm going to ask Tommy to speak to the club tonight, and we want to hear about your dog and yourself.
Thanks. Hi, my name is Tommy DeBrise. I'm 20 years old. I would like to talk to you today about my Autism Assistance Dog guide. Her name is Adele. She is a shiny, gleaming, dark black labrador retriever. She is 3 years old. She is my third Autism Service Dog. Here's the story of my Autism Service Dog, Sara Matrix, and Adele, and how they have helped me. Sara, a yellow lab, my first dog. We got her from when she's a puppy at the farm in Ottawa in March 1999. When I was 7 years old. In April 2000, Sara went to school for 6 months for Service Dogs in Cambridge, Ontario, to learn to be my Autism Service Dog. I missed her so much. My parents got another yellow lab named Tia to live with me until Sara got home. Tia was a good friend to me. When Sara came home in October 2000, Tia went to live with my grandparents. I was so happy to see Sara again when she got home from dog school. Sara wore her Service Dog vest, and she and I went everywhere together. We went to museums, the experimental farm, stores, and camping trips to the Rocky Mountains and the ocean. She was a great Autism Service Dog. Sara retired very early in October 2003 when she was only 4 years old. Because she went blind, Sara is 13 years old now. She lives with my grandparents. Matrix, another yellow lab. My second Autism Service Dog from October 2004 to January 2011, just like Sara, when she's trained by National Service Dogs. Matrix was turning 9 years old and ready to retire when Adele came to me on January 26, 2011. That day, Matrix went to live with my grandparents and Sara. So now Sara and Matrix both live with them. I can visit them anytime. Grandma and Grandpa give dogs a very good home. Tia lived with them until she was 8 years old, and then she died from cancer. Sara missed her very much. So they are very happy that Sara and Matrix live with them now. The night Matrix arrived at the airport, the night Adele arrived at the Ottawa airport with my mom on January 26, 2011. I was very excited to see her. I was so happy to have a new shiny, gleaming dark black labrador retriever. Adele started going anywhere with me right away. She goes with me to the track when I run with the Limestone running club. She goes with me shopping to Costco, Natural Food Pantry, Superstore, and many other stores. She goes to the movies with me. She goes to watch me rock climbing. She comes to the Rideau Canoe Club and waits while I paddle in my kayak. Adele goes with me to Disney World. She likes to watch the parades, go on rides, and meet all the Disney characters with me. On the airplane, she lies on my feet. She is a very good, quiet dog. She sleeps with me in the hotel. When we travel, Matrix came with me to Halifax in August 2012. When I went to race at the Canadian National Kayak Championships, we went to the ocean beach and she ran and swam in the ocean. She likes to go in the canoe with me at the cottage. She likes to go swimming in the Gatineau River on hot days. She likes it when I throw a ball for her to run and play fetch with me. Adele sleeps by bedroom and likes to lie beside the computer when I'm on Facebook or Skype. I take good care of Adele. We're walking near traffic or in parking lots. I watch carefully for cars to make sure that Adele stays safe. I feed Adele in the morning and dinner time every day. I help her clean her ears, bathe her, brush her, and trim her nails. I take her to the vet for her checkup and shots. And when she has a problem, like a sore tummy, in November 2011, she had third surgery on her stomach. It was blocked, and the food could not go through his intestines. I took very good care of her while she got better, and I gave her medicine every day. Adele came with me to the hospital, and I had pains in my tummy. Adele is very calm. She likes to take naps at night, but she waits very nicely and with me whenever we were waiting for the doctor or the dentist. People were always very happy to meet Adele. They asked me her name, how old she is, and lots of other questions. Adele and I meet lots and lots of people. Adele helps people see I have autism. Helps people see I have autism, that I have autism. When people see her vest and read the words assistant dog guide, and they understand that I have autism. People were very friendly and nice when they see Adele with me. I am very thankful that the Lions Foundation of Oakville gave Adele to me. She is my best friend. She is the best autism assistant dog guide in the world.
Tell us about your running. How often do you go in races, or how often do you compete?
First, I started running. I started running with Peter and Marianne, Peter and Matrix, on Wednesday, September 2nd, 2006.
That was your first race?
First run.
Or his first run?
In September 2006.
And now do you rate, do you go to races in different cities or towns? Or
Yes.
just here in Ottawa?
And here in Ottawa. And I got to be the first fastest runner in the world when I was 15 years old.
Wow. That's his goal, to be the first fastest runner in the world. Does the dog go with him, or is there...
No, labs are beautiful and intelligent and calm,
but they're not distance runners.
So, you know what, Tommy didn't get into talking about how the dog keeps him safe and what her role is, but essentially, when the dog is with them, especially in a crowd, it serves a lot of purposes. First of all, if he were to wander, which is more often than we would like, or we lose sight of him, it's much easier to say to people, you know, we're looking for someone who has a guide dog with him. And in a crowd, you could spot the dog much more quickly, like at Disney or somewhere, you could spot that dog much faster than the first dog you see. So it helps him to be found. It helps him to stay calm and gives him something to focus on in a crowd, in a very, you know, busy place. When he's becoming overwhelmed, you can say to him, you know, watch your dog or keep a short leash and get him to focus on that one thing. It also helps people to automatically know that he's disabled because he's not what you would call visibly disabled. Nobody would know until they start to talk to Tommy that there's autism there or anything for that matter. And if he were, there's traffic safety issues, so if he were to find himself alone somewhere, which Tommy actually never goes anywhere alone, he's under supervision all the time. But if he were in an area where there was traffic and for some reason there was no one with him and Adele were with him, one would hope that a driver would immediately assume that they might think a lot of people think he's blind when they see him with the dog, which works just as well because if you're a driver and you see that, it would alert you that there's something unusual there. And Adele is also trained, what they do with the autism dogs, they do curb training, so they train them to stop at each curb. So basically they're trained to be a bit of an anchor, and if one would hope that if the child, and this is more of an issue in the small children, but if the child were not.
I remember myself when I was a child, and I was a baby and 6 months old to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You were a child then, and then you were a teenager after that,
Right.
Right. So basically the dog's job is actually tethering.
What is a dog's job?
Well, lots of things. What do you think her job is, Tony?
Well, the police dogs is going to police dog going to help Adele to protect James Bond and his friends from all bad guys and all James Bond films. There you go. I meant to say Adele's job is to keep up with me.
Yeah, that is her job. And the other thing
Which is a big job.
It is a big job. Tell me about
When
that.
you're so fast.
Yes,
These dogs, you retire them at a certain point.
yes.
The other prize was something that's called it's a super durable water bowl or fetch toy. It looks like you can throw it like a frisbee,
That is so good.
or you can use it like a water bowl when you have them maybe at a race or something. So if you give that, I want to take your picture of you presenting that to Tom, if you don't mind.
So Tom, yeah.
There we go. Maybe it does. Wake up.
So can you give Tommy the other side of this?
There you are, Tommy.
Okay, can I have that picture? Can you just read it? Okay. Good. All right.
We want to thank you for coming tonight and speaking with us. Tommy, we really appreciated your speech as well, Marianne, especially answering our questions.
Hey, I know. What did I give Matrix to Peter Henry?
What's interesting, Tommy, is that the dogs for blind people have to go through a different type of training than the dogs for autism. Just the same way that dogs for the deaf people have to have another kind of different.
Deaf people?
Yes. The same school has dogs for deaf people and also for people that are in wheelchairs as well.
Yeah? Yeah, Tommy?
Yeah, he's going to call you Tommy.
That's
Tommy
right.
has 2 or 3 blind runners trained with Tommy at the Ottawa.
Oh, there's
So when Adele is on the side of the track, she has buddies.
this here, so.
Wow. Well, I think that
it's
certainly this presentation brings home the important work that Lions do and how when we come together, not only in our club, but in clubs across Canada, how important it is to so many lives. Tommy, you've been able to demonstrate that. And we see it often at our meetings with Peter, but to get another taste and feel of it is so important to us. So thank you very much for coming tonight.
Welcome. Human family.
Yes, he has family.
Human family?